Hey everybody. Today we're going to be working on my A.O. Smith Proline XE commercial grade water heater. So tonight my G Junior went to go take a shower and he had plenty of hot water. When I got in there, by the time I got out, there was no hot water. So I've come down here to look at it. I do believe I already know what's wrong with it, but I'm going to show you what's going on. So let me go ahead and turn the water heater back on and we'll show you what's going on with it. So it's going through its warm up. Then it times out. All right. And then when it times out, we're getting a code 3. Code 3. Now it's going to try again. It's going to try again a few more times to get it working, but it's not going to fire up. So it's got a code 3. So I'm just going to go ahead and shut it off. And a code 3 right here is the TCO, or pressure switch failed open. Okay. Well, that is the temperature overheat switch, the TCO, which is right here. And then the pressure switch is right here. So the way this works is this fan is the exhaust fan for the gas, the burnt gas. This fan comes on, and when this fan comes on, it's checking to make sure that the fan hasn't overheated, and it's checking that it has vacuum on this line, because when the air is rushing by this port, it creates a vacuum. So first thing I did is I checked this hose, pull this hose off, and you can hear the switch when you suck in on it. Okay, so then I took the hose off and I tried to blow back through, and I cannot blow back through. So let's hook this back up. So I got my wrenches out and I pulled this port out. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it really closely, but that port is clogged up. Cannot take and get any air blowing by this to create a vacuum. So it's blocked. All right. That is the problem. It's that simple. So what I'm going to do is I have my torch tip cleaners, and I'm going to clean that out, and I'll put it back together and see if it fires up. So let me just set you here, and I'll try to clean it out. So we're just going to take a torch tip cleaner and we're going to run it in there. Oh yeah, it was just barely blocked. Okay, we're going to clean that out. Now I can blow through it. Let's reinstall it. Now I probably have to put it all the way back in to make it work right. So I've got my wrench. And we'll just go ahead and put this all the way back in. You know, I'm down in the crawl space. This crawl space, water leaks in here when it rains a lot. So it's a very moist environment down here. So it doesn't surprise me that that thing rusted up. Even though it looks like it's supposed to be, it looks like it's brass. Okay, it's tight. Let's go ahead and put the hose back on. Now, I did pull a cover off. It's got a Phillips screw over here. So let's fire it back up and see if it fires up. It's just doing its checks right there. And I swear I just heard this switch go click. And I just think I heard it fire up. Yep, there's the flame. All right, everybody. That's what was wrong. The limiter switch wasn't getting a vacuum source to keep this on, because the way this works is this motor has to run before the burner comes on. So this is how it tells the system down there, hey, I'm on, because it's creating a vacuum. So if you have one of these, you might want to check and make sure if you have it in a crawl space like mine where there might be mice, that nothing's chewed through this hose, because this hose gets chewed through, that could act it up. If these wires get chewed through, it could act up. Now, there's another video on YouTube which is very, very good. Go watch that one also. It tells you about this thermal limiter switch, temperature switch. And the temperature switch is just supposed to be, you know, the power's just supposed to flow through it. So if this is bad, this is gonna be open. You're gonna need a multimeter to test this. But there we go. I have hot water again. I have flame on. The wife will be very happy. So there you are, everybody. So really easy, really simple. You can do it yourself. It doesn't take a rocket science to figure out if that's clogged up. All you have to do is unplug this, blow through it, and see if it is. This is a very common problem on some of the water heaters, that this hose gets will fall apart on you, will crack up and fall apart on you. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe. You can always do that in that corner there. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the and more of the channel, because most of the time this is an automotive channel. But if you like automotive channels, please check out my other videos and please subscribe, and we'll talk to you all in the next one.